A user just told you the iOS sign-up is broken on a Synctel network. You QA'd from desktop Chrome and missed it. The experiment has already lost a week. Mobile is where the funnel lives now. If your QA stops at desktop, you're blind to half your funnel. Mobile proxies for growth marketers solve the gap between what you ship and what your users actually see. Growth teams iterate fast across funnels, add creatives, landing pages, and lifecycle campaigns. The faster the iteration, the easier to ship a regression that only shows up on iOS in SG, on Chrome on Android in MY, or on Safari behind a particular carrier. Mobile proxies are the QA surface that matches the real user. 3 things ahead, the 4 growth workflows mobile proxies unlock: a working playwright funnel reproduction harness, and the tagging convention that keeps your test traffic out of production reports, a production report. If your QA stops at desktop Chrome, you're blind to half your funnel. Second, attribution wires across multiple platforms. Meta, TikTok, Google, in-app analytics, your own server-side store. Each platform has a slightly different view of the user and a slightly different way of breaking. Mobile proxies let you reproduce a user session deterministically and walk the wires to confirm everything fires. Like the holistic, mobile proxies are how you look from inside the right audience. The 4 workflows. Funnel reproduction is the first. Pick any conversion path, walk it through a mobile proxy, capture every step, verify the events. When the data team flags a drop in conversion rate, the funnel walk is the fastest way to localize the issue. Attribution QA is the second. You change a UTM scheme, a meta-copy payload, or a TikTok event setup, you need to verify without polluting production data. A mobile proxy session plus a tag test parameter gives you a clean, testable identity. Sponsored content QA is the third. Your influencer partners post on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. From your laptop, the post often appears differently than from a real consumer phone. The mobile proxy view is the canonical reference. Your competitor experiment tracking is the fourth. Competitors run A/B tests too. By walking their sign-up flow through a mobile proxy under Fresh Personas Weekly, you build a record of which variants they test, what they ship, where they pull back, a funnel reproduction harness. And here's the harness. Replays a sign-up funnel through a Singapore mobile proxy, captures network requests, writes a structured trace. Production teams extend it with multi-step funnels, conditional branching for variant detection, and downstream verification that the right events fire in your analytics pipeline. The proxy makes the walk consumer grade, which is the only standard that catches the issues you actually care about. Attribution QA across Meta, TikTok, Google. The attribution QA pattern is to send a tag test event through each ad platform's pixel and confirm the event lands correctly in the platform's event manager. The tag is a special UTM or sub-ID that flags the test so it can be filtered downstream. For Meta, the test fires through the browser pixel and the copy server-side wire. The walk verifies both. For TikTok, it fires through the TikTok pixel plus the events API. For Google, through GTAG plus the measurement protocol if you use server-side tagging. Mobile proxies matter here because the pixel firing logic is sometimes UA or geo-conditional. A data center walk fires the pixel in a way that flags the test as bot traffic, and the event lands in a quarantine bucket you cannot see. The mobile walk fires the same way a real user would. As of May 2026, Meta Kappa v3 and TikTok Events API 2.0 enforce tighter deduplication windows than their 2025 predecessors, which makes the tag mobile proxy QA pattern more important, not less.
Sponsored column for offenses back to take mobile proxy QA pattern more important, not less. Is vad GEP kan säga. För jag måste koka sen käften exakt. Vad GEP är det att se den disken på festivities that without have something just that. För så men då. Systemet ju så pateras to bo where vi för att om pe opinion där kan jag så. Influencer campaigns on TikTok and Instagram show different surfaces depending on the viewer. The post the creator sees in their composer is not the same as what SG mobile user sees in their feed. Hashtags get filtered. The post may or may not show in the discovery feed.
The thumbnail may or may not have the campaign overlay. The move from Stanford mobile for audio for the strain content, For larger sponsored content programs, this QA runs as a continuous monitor. The monitor checks every campaign post twice daily for the duration of the campaign and pages the campaign manager if anything drops out of expected placement. The move from the powerful this to register as well. The Chrome from Galactic info of test traffic is as use a tagging convention so your test traffic is filterable downstream. The simplest pattern is a UTM source value like QA proxy plus a UTM medium that identifies the persona. Any analytics view, attribution report, or cohort analysis can then exclude that source. If your stack uses server-side identification, also tag the test user with a flag, usually a Boolean column on the user's table set as sign-up time. The flag follows the user through the lifecycle, which means you can filter test traffic out of every report without touching the underlying queries. Audit the filter quarterly to make sure it has not drifted. Rate limits and pollution are the 2 scaling concerns. Sticky sessions plus jitter answer the rate limit side. The tagging answer handles pollution. Singapore Mobile Proxy gives you SG mobile sessions on Synctel, StarHub M1 with HTTP and SOX5 and sticky session tokens. 2-hour free trial, no card. Walk one funnel through the harness in this article and you'll likely find a mobile-only regression that's been quietly killing conversion. Use code YT30 for 30% off your first paid month. Next video covers the paid media buyer toolkit, creative QA, competitor ad mining, account isolation. Subscribe.